There's a secret that can make Pepe absolutely explode in value, potentially overtaking Shiba Inu and Dogecoin. Let's talk about what that is and how Pepe could see a 10 or even a 100x return. Before we get into it, let's talk about the current status of Pepe. You guys can see right now Pepe just shy of a $600 million market cap, currently showing just over $100 million of 24-hour volume. So Pepe definitely has come down from the all-time highs that we saw. You guys can see here's what Pepe chart history looks like right now. Pepe peaked out over here about the 4 level. Right now we're sitting at about the 1.5 level. So we're down about 70% since that peak. And so a lot of people are thinking, is this the end of Pepe? But I think there is something that can make Pepe go back way beyond all-time highs, again, potentially overtaking Shiba Inu and Doge. So what is that? Well, to help you understand what this is and why it's so important, let's look at a couple numbers here. Let's compare Pepe to Shiba Inu and Dogecoin. So Shiba Inu, you guys can see right now a $5 billion market cap. Dogecoin coming in right now over $10 billion. So substantial market caps on both of these. But the thing I really want to focus on here for Shiba Inu is the number of holders. So when we look at the numbers of holders for Shiba Inu, you guys can see coming in about 1.3 million holders of Shiba Inu. A lot of people have Shiba Inu. A lot of people value their Shiba Inu and hold Shiba Inu. Let's compare that to Pepe. What does Pepe look like right now? Pepe currently coming in at about 116,000 holders. So a lot smaller, less than 1/10 the number of holders of Shiba Inu. You might be wondering, how do we get that to grow? How do we get more exposure for Pepe? How do we get more people interested in Pepe? Because we can also look at this other statistic that I think is kind of interesting. We can see the number of watch lists on CoinMarketCap. So this is basically people added Pepe to a watch list, or if people added Shiba Inu to a watch list, that number shows up right here. So you can see people right now basically interested in Pepe, wanting to track the price of Pepe, about 121,000 people for Shiba Inu, 1.8 million people. Again, dramatic difference between Shiba Inu and Pepe. So how are we going to bring all of these people in? Because that's really the secret here, is we need to get so much exposure for Pepe. But how we're going to accomplish that is something that people, I feel like, are overlooking. If you guys appreciate videos like this, make sure you subscribe down below, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more content just like this. The big thing that we need to get all this exposure with other investors, to be able to have Pepe show 1 million people having it on a watch list instead of 100,000, just like Shiba Inu, just like Dogecoin, millions of people interested in these different cryptocurrencies. Pepe is obviously newer, it's smaller, that makes sense, but we want to grow up to become what Dogecoin and Shiba Inu are. How are we going to accomplish that? Well, we need to get Pepe in mainstream media. You can see for Dogecoin, for example, right behind me, you can see Dogecoin shows up in Forbes articles, for example, shows up in a lot of mainstream press, talks about Dogecoin. Same with Shiba Inu. These things are talked about in mainstream press. But when we look at Pepe, if we scroll through this list of different articles, they're all crypto focused. And obviously, it's going to be mainly crypto focused for Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, and Pepe. But the big thing here, again, is getting that exposure to other people. Because basically everyone in crypto has heard about Pepe at this point. But we want to be able to reach the audience that's maybe not as intensely active in crypto Twitter, because crypto Twitter obviously is getting overtaken by Pepe, but other places, if you're not as involved in crypto Twitter or meme coin space and all this different stuff, you're probably not hearing about Pepe, whereas Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, everyone knows about those, just like they know about Ethereum and Bitcoin. And one way that we can track to see, are we getting mainstream press attention? Are people learning about Pepe just like they learned about Shiba Inu and Dogecoin? We go ahead and look at the Google search trend. So here's an example, comparing Pepe and Dogecoin over the past 30 days, you guys can see behind me. Now, when we take a look at this graph, you guys can see that Pepe in the blue has been overtaking Dogecoin for this past month, but the gap between the two is coming very close over these past couple of days in terms of search volume. So a lot of people are searching for Dogecoin, similar numbers to Pepe. We did have that big spike, of course, on about early May. That's when Pepe absolutely blew up, where we saw the all-time highs coming in. That obviously was tied to the Pepe cryptocurrency. But when we look at a longer term scale, we go out to like a 30-day scale, we can see that Dogecoin has a lot more search volume interest, and then of course in these different spikes as well for Dogecoin. So what we want to see is Pepe getting more search interest than Dogecoin and Shiba Inu. That's going to be a really good indicator for us that Pepe is starting to get more mainstream attention, more attention outside of crypto Twitter and these more hardcore crypto people like a lot of us who love Pepe. And so a lot of this comes down to just some simple math, right? Obviously, if we had, let's say, 1,000 people that put in $100 into a cryptocurrency, in theory, that cryptocurrency now is worth $100,000. But now, if you have 1 million people that put in $100, you now have $100 million cryptocurrency. And so the thing is that we need numbers. We need more people interested in Pepe. We need to show more people Pepe. And so if you guys want to show more people about Pepe. Make sure you guys share this video with your friends. Let them know about Pepe. Let them know how awesome Pepe community is, how Pepe community is so supportive. We're trying to break around these norms where you have the venture capitalists, these different people that are just profiting off of these cryptocurrencies, and us normal investors, we don't really have a chance. Whereas Pepe is the community's coin, is the people's cryptocurrency. This thing is bringing power back to the people. And if that excites you to bring power back to the people and actually have control over the future of crypto, check out this video up here to learn about some other cryptocurrencies that are trying to bring power back to the people.